if you are painting a lot and you're painting a truth, if you have a story to tell in your body or in your soul, that story is going to keep coming out over and over and again. I always trained to paint from life. I really like to be looking at something that I can see so that I can extrapolate it into a painting. In the studio, I have to rely on little paintings that I did in the field. And in the studio, I'll rely on a photograph, or I'll rely on a painting and just change a lot of things in it. But I really need to be looking at something when I do that. But when you ask, how do I decide what to do? Really, you have to spend some time looking at this piece of subject matter, whether you're going to make it smaller, make it bigger, make it wider. Some of those types of decisions are the first things you might do, so you cut the piece of paper the way you want it. But in general, you really want to have something that you're familiar with and paint that. Part of this seeing it as a painting is the person has to close their eyes and open them ever so slightly. It's like a squint where you're looking through your eyelashes. And when you do that, all of the things that are in the landscape that aren't important go away. The most important things stay. The light and the shadows, and the things between the light and the shadows, the halftones. And if you can then build a painting based on that, if this was the best advice I can give, you're going to get a really good painting. Well, this is a motif that I visit often, and it usually has something to do with the sky clearing just above the landscape, a storm going away. Some could say the storm is coming in, but I like to give it the idea of it's a new day. It's a new beginning. Something different is happening. It was this, now it's that. This was dark, now it's light. This was windy and crazy storm, and now it's becoming calm. So it's a motif that I like to paint, and you'll see it a lot in my work. It's a bit of drama, and I just think that there's something about that dynamic time of day, these strong contrasts that really get me excited. The other reason is this looks just like the area where I have my farm. This could be the Crow Creek, and these could be the trees that are in the distance along the marsh. So I like to paint what's familiar. Alcohol and pastel. In my role as a teacher, I certainly want people to believe in what I'm telling them. But I hope that when they get to my position, they get the same revelation, that I still want to know more. I still don't feel absolutely confident. I think that there's always a risk, a chance that I'm going to screw up, which is fine. And I think that as I mature as an artist, I find that the things that I screw up or make wonderful mistakes on lead me to new places. So I want to keep growing. I want to keep making mistakes. I want to keep finding different solutions to things. I think the answer to your question is you're never done. When did I feel like I could do it well enough? I was looking at art one day. I all of a sudden realized that the whole idea of painting was something different. It was just using paint to express yourself. And I call pastels paint. They are paint. They're just paste form of paint. And it's that thing that I keep saying about paint what you love, paint the light, paint the way things are, the way they feel to you. And I think since 1997, 1998, I haven't ever stopped. I've been painting for the last 12, 14 years pretty seriously. And if they see honesty in your artwork, I think they'll fall in love with it and be part of what you're doing. Cut. Had me on the spot there.